Hey guys, welcome back to the High Farm Life channel. So just working on that grain bin there and got something new that showed up. We did not buy this. Ours had to go in for back to the dealership. They worked on it a couple months ago, and with some of the seals they put in started leaking real bad, so I took it back to them yesterday and they sent me back with this. I think it's got 4 hours on it now. Gotta take a bale of hay up to the house for my mom. But got 4 hours on it, 320G. It's the smallest of the Deere's medium-sized skid loaders, and I've mentioned it before, we need another loader, and this thing is awesome. I think we would want a cab and we would want the lights here, but told them I needed it for feeding beef cattle, and I haven't really fed the beef cattle with it because they've still got plenty of hay, but I've been up in the pasture with the grapple bucket moving treetops in between helping DJ sweep out the bin. So unfortunately they called me and said mine's fixed already, so I gotta have it back to them first thing Monday morning. So I'm gonna go back out there and I'm gonna play with it some more, because it would be awesome to keep it, but I don't think it's in the budget because we want a cab, and I got on Deere's website last night. A basic cab, $7 grand on top of it. So I think we'd want the weights on it too. And then they made it sound like this isn't a door. I think you can get this as an option for a door, and I'd want that too. So I really like the machine so far, so it's not really a demo, but I'll take you along for it as we run it. It is the hand controls, which I like now. This is a little bit smaller than that one, probably quite a bit smaller than the one we run plowing the snow, but we don't need the biggest one to make. This one's more machine than we have already. I like it because the hydraulics are quick enough to run this grapple fast, so I'll find somewhere to stick you to and you can watch me move brush. to do the brush with the grapple bucket on this skid loader. I forgot to set you guys up. Got too carried away doing it. I forgot to set you up, but just put a bale in here, and got thinking when we poured this concrete, I had to chip some of this old concrete out from the building that used to be right in there. So we'll put the grapple bucket on, and since that's got 2-speed, it won't take that long to run this concrete down and put on the ditch bank. So we'll do that real quick this morning, and then they're gonna take it and the grapple bucket over to one of my uncle's farms, and he had some tiling done. We'll pick up the rocks so they can get the tile lines disced down. I guess we'll do that if he wants to. So I'm getting some use out of this yet. I gotta take it back first thing in the morning, and it seems like when you got one of their machines, they don't waste any time getting yours fixed. But I want to miss it. I wish we could keep it around, but I don't think it's in the budget right now. And I can't really trade ours. If we could trade, we could probably do it, but ours is just the right size for some of the things. I think that one might almost be too tall for under the bank barn at the home farm, so we really can't trade ours to get a bigger one. We're gonna have to keep ours around, so we're not gonna, I doubt we'll be able to outright buy that one. I don't know what kind of lease programs they've got on them. I guess I haven't asked about that, but it has definitely been nice having it here. Got the concrete all down there on the ditch bank. We all our concrete that we got, that we chip out of old buildings or whatever, we keep, because we got a lot of ditches that run through our farms, and if there's a curve in the ditch or something, when the water gets high, it'll usually eat the bank out. So we always try to dump it on the bank to help slow erosion down. That works really well. So we got that little bit done, and we'll have a lot more of that to do, because the plan is to eventually take these two junk buildings down. They've got a lot of Dad's antique tractors in them, and that's about all they've really got in them. But we need to find somewhere to go with those, and then those buildings will come down, and then that'll open this farm up back here, because like right now it's hard to get turned around out front with our grain truck to get out of the bin, and we'd like to have a semi someday, so it's not very semi friendly, or even just the gooseneck livestock trailer, or when we haul bales on a gooseneck, getting around back here is not easy. Now that I opened this up, this isn't fenced in anymore, and I tore the building down that was right there, that helped a lot, because we could come out here and turn around. But it'd still be nice to especially get that building out of here. So we're gonna hop on the four-wheeler and run down and see if my uncle wants to go to one of his farms and pick up some rocks. We'll make a little review on this 320G skid loader. So we got it Thursday evening. It's Sunday evening now. A little while I'm going to take it down to my uncle's heated shop, and we're going to power wash it and get it all cleaned up because it's got to go back tomorrow, and we get to pick ours up. I really wish it could stay around. We probably could buy it, but we don't need another equipment payment right now, so buying it is out of the option. I might see what they've got on a lease deal, because leases can be a tax write-off. I think you can write a lease off every year on your taxes, so that's kind of attractive about a lease, and it would get us the second loader, which we need pretty bad. And I would consider leasing this exact machine. I'd kind of like to have a cab, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I guess I've not had a cab on my own personal. I did wish it had these lights on the side, because that's just nice there. And then I don't know if that one's got the air ride. That one does not have the air ride seat like the other ones. You can tell, because I missed that today running, and I guess that was my biggest complaint about it. The ISO controls, I can do them. I'm a little slower than I'd like to be at them, but I'm not bad, and I would get used to them real quick. I actually like them better than foot controls now. But yeah, it's seemed like a very basic machine. Everything functions real smooth on it, and it moves. It's kind of rough riding, but that's to be expected with a wheel machine without the air ride seat. And it doesn't, I think this is pretty much a base model, but the float for the booms, it doesn't seem to have that, where you can turn that on and the boom will float a little bit. Because this one, it's got the 2-speed and the quick attach, but that might be standard now, I don't know. It doesn't have any more than what you really need. It's push button start, which is cool, but it really don't matter to me. I think I'd like a key too, because I think the only way you can really stop it is you have to put a security code in there. It's got 8.1 hours on it now. Had 3.3 when I got it. And it does have 12-volt plug, and I like the that 332 I run plowing snow. I liked how it had the backup camera, and the boom was different on it, which it's the large frame series. The boom was tapered, where this one's not. It's actually got a little lip, and that was a big deal for visibility, just having that little bit of taper in the boom. I feel like I could see out of that 332 a little bit better than this one, and I can definitely see out of my old one better than this one. But I think part of that is I'm just afraid to hit something with it, since it ain't mine too, so I might have been stressing out a little bit over that. But really do like the machine. It would be awesome if it could stay here, which I'm hoping there might be a lease program that'll work for us. If it doesn't, we've got by this far without one, so we can probably go a little longer. So I think that'll be about all I have to say on it. The quick attach down there, that was huge, just moving, switching implements all the time. I'm gonna miss that probably the most, that and the 2-speed. The cab's not as big a deal to me as 2-speed and quick attach. That's what I want, because a lot of the stuff we would do with it would be, if we were to lease this one, it would be the one we'd pick bales up in the field with, so you'd be moving pretty quick, so you'd have a breeze on you, and the cab wouldn't be as big of a deal. You'd still get covered in chaff and stuff, but I think we could live without the cab. So we'll ask on the lease and see what they say. But I might set you up when we take it down and wash it. It's not terribly dirty, but I don't want to take it back dirty. So we might set you up when we go down there, but if that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.